bilang I don't feel like it. Why foe? I don't feel like it. Why foe? I don't feel like it. Why foe? Bila kesangka kata. In relation to knowing that the layers of lies is the confusion of puzzle any particular way of prism is the location of real soul, and in your real soul, if you are not olaying the mirror to reflect this imagery, then in relation to your lies, then you don't look like Lady Gaga. That's a lie eye. The lie eye is one of the most weakest feeling in this family, because in this family, when there is a true face of love lifting into layers of lies. So how many L is that in relation to being a lady? So each lady is a long show of knowing how true the R is in relation to being a suitor of a okay. Am I talking to you, Lady Gaga, on the video conference? If so, if I'm talking to you and I see you through, then you find out I want to see what you look like after the birthday. But then how come? You do not know how to oh, I don't know. Anyway, in relation to Harley Davidson, the mystical of Villon is that when you drive through the rock of Rotterdam, you know, the dark lady I didn't like who's been on TV, then with the green face, starts with R. What is her name, the artist? So in that way, in relation to contribution of contemporary art, is that both artists sharing music or sharing, you know, gesture, or just, you know, I don't know, I can't think. So in that two way, how are we reversing into manifestation? Is it? Have you seen that video, Lady Gaga, and that thingamajig like civil rights or, you know, Napoleon in the one I don't like on TV already been? So both I don't feel like it. Is it a roadside sun of how to form into, you know, being like this. Oh, baby, now, well, love, you know that I am. A beach for money. Oh, really? So Anna, in the tool, confunction of Yoko. Is that a Japanese cartoon? Oh, but in that way, if your hair look like this, don't copy or bitch about it. Ah, so that kind of makes sense in relation to I don't like it. Oh, all those L's of lies. I don't know what it means. But in that way, if I pick up a little the campaign in relation to knowing what you do not know, how, you know, normality likes you, then why fall? Fools? Is it a book for cooler? Oh. So in that way, and in each way, when they see the imagery in relation to being like a real girl and being a real psych of girl and alien of girl, the third party, how do we know how to jail the control of contemporary art? But in that way, when you look through it, does it remind you of the imagery? So why and for will they go and buy your CD? So in that way, if there is a consumption of style, the single CDs or the debut of CD, I don't know what you call it, debut of CD, then why does Beyonce is a darker lady? And in that time, how many of those characters will buy your work? Complete. If it works like that, do I look like a girl? I don't think so. But in that way, when they go shopping, what would they look for if they see you on YouTube based upon customers' affair and applicable of affiliated campaign by Google? And each one of those will form into contemporary. But in relation to contemporary, so who will know, will memorize? There, that's how it goes with the memory stick in the brain. But three of those artists are compromising why Beyonce gave birth. Then why Lady Gaga is an alien? Then how come the dark, I'll call her the dark crystal on the TV ad, I don't like, So how come the dark crystal is not psychom enough in relation to contemporary art? So in those three form and the jail form, is that four? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Beyonce, is it? I don't know. So in that way, when you look through your YouTube, is it identification of photon of the photoson? Because the photoson is based on the reminder, sort of, to order the next CD cover or insole. So in what way will you help yourself to teach yourself, to form yourself, to know yourself, to in yourself to olate itself and to perform your promo CD. And in relation to promo CD, ask Tumblr, Jamie. So in that way, if you have a promo CD, the only saw of skeleton, only short bits of your music, but in that way, do it memorizes your own customer to buy on line or on, shops. Next time I'm gonna have a look and see what it looked like in the shop in low. You know what that means? PC games are blank. So when I go to JB Hi-Fi, they look blank. I say, look, I'm just a kid. I'm not gonna ask my mother to buy me one of those because it's, rated already. But in Seoul, the curriculum of the contemporary art is based upon how to impose the artisanal to affiliate the Google advertisement and in the campaign. And in relation to the campaign, if they search for Beyonce or whatever your name is, or whatever the other name is, and they're more, then how come you can shorten the scripts to know that each word is not you, it's somewhere else? But if they're interested in you, then why should I go and have a look at your Beyonce instead of the alien? So in relation to the contemporary art, the anagony, yes, is by a proclaiming into your advertisement to televu anak. So in that way, in the radio station, it is a segment of TV news. So in the TV news, in radio station, and in online, which is the wonder of the web, it is identical in relation to contemporary art, but by the pro show of the prime mall. Me. So in that time, with the work you put through, how much timer will actually visit you on YouTube? And if they don't, how would you know which one is which? Do I see you, Lady Gaga? I don't know, whatever. But in that time, so why am I not looking skisilo? It means just short scan of YouTube to listen to your music before I buy. So in that way, with the contemporary scumbags of promo, shorten the discs is identifying where to buy one. But then, is it a freebie or on a magazine? Oh, I used to collect PC magazine and have like free CD discs, like software and shareware and stuff like that. So in that way, with that amount of producta and proso of the prom, mo, me, is it me to know that it's portable? So how many visitors actually click on your YouTube under your own name? How many variables? No. Classy. How many bullshit? How many dumb sum? How many, I can't be bothered with this lady to listen. I prefer a man. So in relation to contemporary art, which will visualize to actually know you, to born you, to borrow you, to sell you. Is that why is she on bloody E or I don't know? Then how come the contemporary art is not the visual of booklets to send through to have a story of, managers and to sick pay the amount of money you will make or bought borrowing make. And in that time, under your categories, do it interests any kind of underage or over amount of elderly and oh, I just remember. I used to look like that. She's just a bitch. Oh, who cares? One day she's gonna get old and die anyway. So in that time, organizing your categories is depending on the contemporary and temperature of your art in relation to what you have worked for. And in that time, when you manage the subcategory of booklets, then you will know the lyrics. Isn't that Alicia Keys? Haven't seen her for a while. Bad luck. So in that way, when we order the next confunction of booklets to, oh, he's a writer. Is it Michael Jackson? Oh, he used to sit on a tree and just write music. Oh, did I hear that on news? I think I heard it on news. I don't remember. So anyway, in that way, it's just I feel like a shithead. And when I feel like a shithead, that means, I just got, I just met a pink lady. I met a pink lady, and I want to have a glass of wine on the dinner table for a first night standing for romantic, before sexual intercourse. Oh, so in relation to sexual intercourse, because I'm not bilingual, bilob, or whatever it is, how come this man looks so old? Ew. So if you go through like that in relation to knowing young'uns, I'm bloody 41 years old. Don't hurt me and lie to me. Anybody. Intervention. No. Leonardo da Vinci. Invention. What kind of invention in relation to Leonardo da Vinci? Supreme Court or hangbang? What is a hangbang? Oh, a hangbang means like, if you had 8-inch cock. I really like it. Oh, I give you the reserve stock market if I sit on your cock. And in that way, if I form like it, then what kind of visitors actually sees? Oh, the, oh, I just died. Which one? Bloody hell. Just 'cause God don't have Kazakhstan. So in that way, customers, what you see through yourself. Do you want to buy my own booklet? You can, if you want. But just because I'm lonely, I want some money, me. What's that mean? Money, me. Do your mum give you money until you grow up? Oh, pay for school fees and bank books and things like that. And then when you get older, you become a nothing someone. What does that mean, Lady Gaga? I can't help you with that one. But in the matter of time, having a true, strong, alien assassin or a strong penis. Yes, strong penis up my ass. I really like it. And if it's this big, I don't like it. It's a bit low. No. But anyway, so in relation to customers and visitors and banks, they reserve banks and police and Navy, Army, I'm gonna feel horny. Oh dear. So in that way, Whoever turns me on is just like a bunch of girls. That's disgusting. So in a bunch of girls, what do they turn me on? Because I'm just like, a completely fag. So in that way, on my console of YouTube, it's all girls, but isn't it on an old man? But in that way, what kind of sales point of view are you interested in, customers? Me, Ellen Lloyd? I'm not on sale. I'm just wants loads of large dicks for penises. And in that way, for penises, isn't there a book somewhere? Oh, no. So in that time, the confessional of do not hire the CD promo to just have a first listen. And if you don't like any of them, bugger them and oppose to a different animation. And in that time, with a different animation, do the Reserve Bank know how to armor guard the gay penis of 1 inch? What? I don't get it. Why do you have 1 inch? Oh, but ah, someone told me, you know, hmm, someone told me that it's just listen to lies of 1 inch penis. I think you're just a baby. When you just spawn, you have 1 inch, and then when you get older, you get bigger. Oh, and then it becomes obese. The penis becomes obese. Yes. So if you ever have one of those based upon, obese of, 90 pounds of size matches the flexor up, my fanny. Mm, it loosened, yes, the fronton of virgins. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Does not make sense. It's just, you know, the allure. But Lady Gaga, it's getting a bit itchy. You wanna give me a kiss? I think I'm talking to Lady Gaga via a video conference, and in a matter of time, but in that way, does she give me any leftover money when she makes some? Oh, whatever. So, customers, costumes wearing into the old age of elderly, no, scroll, elder scroll, no, in relation to PC games or Xbox, do you deserve to buy them for, making bloody Bill Gates rich and Donald Trump the campaign? If they look like this, do approve, because it's not a lie, it's trust of truth. Yes, believe me. Yes, believe those hypotheses of, curries. So in that way, who offer healthy food? Oh, I'm getting a turn on. I think, do you want to see my dick? Oh, but anyway, in that time, any kind of healthy color of hair by, only like 0.2 centimeters of the dick. Is it a clitoris? No, I think that's a dick. I think I'm really sorry. That's my dick size. I'm sorry. Do you want to see it? I'm just like, I'm really sorry. So why am I acting like this anyway? Is it, what in love costume or what? I'm just like all over the place. And since I'm all over the place, I'm helping you so much to make money. So, when you have the weekly wage in relation to being a normal worker in any kind of industry, which poison do you like to have? Sperm, lith, no, dirty ass, oh, turd, no, dirty ass, interesting. But in that, I don't know. The booklet is a personal pel. If any of you gay men give me a kiss like that, then you know I'll fuck you. I'll bend over. No, you bend over. I'll do it. But in that manner of time, if any posture of the onani, of the gesture in relation to, selling a certain amount of, and evening certain amount of, then you get a certain amount of, in a, is that goodbye or just a higher one? Ah. So why am I here to help people, to offer the booklet of my life? Really? Really? Who is my real second husband? I'm married. So long, so long. And in that way, oh, you have 3 points, Kent. 3 points. Hard, isn't it? But 3 points. This. So, in relation to the prototypes, which media will advertise the campaign by third party, and in that way, enjoyment of enjoyment, freedom of information, no, it's just turned down. Why? If you piss me off, you turn me down. Yeah, but it turns me on though, because really, manly sexual intercourse. I don't know. Anyway, 55.2 times 21.6 times 59.3 times 45.6 times 21.2 equals. And in that way, the cos 8 times 5 equals. And in that way, the x1, answer 1 equals 55.623824 plus 29.682641 equals. Kent. Four, 8, 16, 21, 56. Sort of. 10. 55.692481 times 26.826 452641 plus 9 equals minus 76 PRB plus 36 times 21 minus 5. Syntax error. So in that way, with the syntax error, the confessional of the poem is Salagalai in participating into the form of Milana, because each sentence that we develop into the syntax, we need to work out the Ili taxon. The Ili taxon is based upon the colony of this by the British. So in this way, the conversion of this colony is the bangsai of backfire. And the backfire, or first word, is a logonon to polu Disney in Europe. And in Europe, it is not Germany, it is the Sparsenum of rocks from Jerusalem. So in rocks from Jerusalem, when you have a certain amount of sports in relation to each, no, I can't be bothered. But in that way, the function of the kernel is that the visitors will know how to program into your data of database by BG, and in BG by the database, which way will we actually plexi the kernel by the innovation for Lady Gaga, Dadam, Dam, Dum. And in that time, visitors, if you ever love whoever you love, to know that they put their work through. I'm your mother. I'm not your mother, no. But that's what it sounds like. See the look? I'm Alan Lloyd. My date is birth of Jerusalem. I think I met Jesus when I was like years old. But in that time, Cassie, visitors, if you want to buy whatever you want to buy, do buy. But, save your money. Yeah. So if you decide to have a listen to a CD or whatever, and in your own mindless skunk, then, get one. And then later on, pay back. So on your payback, budget your weekly wage. Because in relation to your weekly wage, you deserve to pay food and nutrition for a drink, and to compromise a beer and wine or whatever you want to drink. And in that way, customers, when you know how to produce the next supplement, we are working, no, gonna look this, clamps. I saw a picture of a woman. They look disgusting. Why am I laughing like that? No. Next time I'll tell you a story about this clamp, how Poseidon works out. No. Black pearl, pink pearl, white pearl, fake pearl, lesbian pearl, straight pearls. Smurfy pearls. Don't know what else. I can't even think. So what am I doing? But customers. Is this a bow down for Muslim? I think so. Looks like it, doesn't it? But in that way, when we know